Okay, let's start.
Show me a video.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What do British people think of Germans?
This is interesting. Yeah, I would be very interested to know.
And then after we'll look at what the Germans think of British people, because we're lovely.
Yeah, you are lovely.
We are lovely.
Yeah, a bit sometimes.
Shut up. Next video. Carry on.
I mean, is there such thing as a German humour?
Humourless.
They have humour, it's just well hidden.
So, this was the most questioned question to ask the Brits. What do the Brits think of the Germans? As you can see, I'm back in England and I'm here to answer this question to as many Brits as I can. This is the first time I'm in St Albans. It's a smaller part of England that many of you Germans have no idea what it is. So, let's go find out. What do you think of the Germans?
Love them to bits.
Yeah.
Always have done. Ever since I was a youth. 40, 50 years ago, I was younger and prettier looking, and I found myself in Germany roughly every 2 months over a period of about 5 years, and I had wonderful experiences. Germans, very, very hospitable in my experience.
Yeah.
More hospitable than the French.
Yeah, they don't really get the British humour as much. And I haven't actually personally seen it that much, but my mum says that apparently there's a thing about Germans always doing like kind of bowel-related jokes or toilet-related jokes and don't really get the sarcasm so much.
Your opinion on that?
I haven't got one because I don't know. My experiences of Germans are quite limited. I've been twice. And what is your comment? Do you joke about toilet movements often?
Probably not.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, I'm more the sarcastic person.
I think they're funny. Yeah. I think their language is kind of intimidating.
Yeah. If I was to get yelled at by a German person, I'd probably cry.
Intimidating language, that's funny.
Germans, ich liebe alle die Leute in die Welt.
We're going German.
I'm going to start off with that.
Yeah.
I've had a bit of a German renaissance recently, so I've met a couple of new friends in my life which are German, and they're amazing, right?
Yeah,
they're cool. You spent a bit of time with them?
Yeah, I do. I live in Germany, Munich.
They're generally very competent.
Yeah.
Though occasionally, if they are incompetent, they're very incompetent.
Yeah.
But it doesn't happen often.
Okay, I think, regardless of what happened 70 years ago.
Yeah.
But that was driven by a small group of people, really.
Yeah.
But I would say they make good cars. All the engineering's excellent. All German products are fantastic.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
Biggest export is cars.
Yeah.
I was based in Germany as a squaddie, so I lived there for 5 years. So yeah.
You have a German accent.
Do you think?
Yes, you have. How did you acquire that so quickly?
I don't know. I think I'm always with Germans, so maybe that's what's happened. I think I'm turning German and I don't realise.
You will be a fully fledged
German.
before you know
That's
it.
my first week in Germany.
Very nice to meet you.
Angie. Germans are always on time.
Oh yeah, that's good. No,
Yeah.
that's great. Yeah, no, I like that. That's right up my street anyway. So I've got two.
Not always, but that's actually a stereotype.
Yes, it is.
Maybe that's something that changed. I don't know, but no. Unfortunately not. I am,
so I can't say anything about this.
Yeah, I agree you are.
My friends say this about me.
True.
If they say, we're going to be there at 10, I'll say, okay then. I'll be there about
I like that. I spent a lot of time in my life waiting for somebody
girls, and they're terrible. Their timekeeping is awful.
I think it's a British thing actually. We're just I'm terrible at timekeeping as well.
She's 10 minutes fast, always. And that's because my girl's trying to get them out. But
Do you think the Brits can outdrink the Germans?
Absolutely
yes.
not. No. Over, I reckon duration, we could take them. But like just like the volume, those rotund bellies. I mean, I'm not doing well myself right now, but they can take it. They're experienced. You don't want to take on a pro. We're a good like IPA sort of like session all dayer. They're more of a they're professionals.
What do you think of the German humour?
That's a good one. So, yes, we are both drinking nations. Definitely, you enjoy your beer, and so do we. We have a reputation of perhaps a bit too much. So you may enjoy this is where people talk about the difference between quality and quantity, which is what he just said.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't enjoy the quality, but we just go on the piss and drink for 12 hours.
Yeah, people would do that here, but when people talk about Brits here, it often comes to drunken, violent Brits.
You see, this is a stereotype from the football hooliganism from the 80s. So that's old.
Maybe.
It is. That's where it comes from.
Maybe.
Have you seen anything?
I don't think I've seen anything yet.
Right. What about you?
But British humour's not even funny.
No.
I feel like it's better than English humour because anything's better than English humour.
It's not hard to beat.
It's not hard to beat.
There isn't really a German humour, and but there is a German comedian on the circuit. I've seen him, and he's not that great, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I've seen him pop around all the time, especially in Germany, especially.
Yeah, there are differences, certainly. And a lot of English humour isn't very much appreciated in Germany.
Yeah.
That's what I've found when I've been over there.
That is absolutely not true.
Do you think so or not?
I think British humour is
best in the world. Yeah,
very much appreciated here.
Best in the world.
So, for example, you will find a lot of Life of Brian fans, Monty Python fans.
Yeah.
In general.
Well, okay, self-deprecation is a big thing in England because unlike you Germans that hate yourself, we don't hate ourselves. However, we do look down on ourselves. A lot of our humour, it takes the piss. I know there isn't really a class divide in Germany, but there is in England. And the majority are not the upper class. Poor people. So the poor people like to take the piss about being the poor people. A lot of comedy you see on the TV is reflective of this. You know, Monty Python are a classic example. I am upper class and I look down on him. Yes, but he is middle class and he looks down on this man. What was George Carlin said, except as American, the rich enjoy life and pay none of the taxes. The middle class work really hard and pay all of the taxes. The lower class are just there to scare the shit out of the middle class.
Yeah, Monty Python is very popular here. We talked about this off camera that Mr. Bean is probably more popular in Germany than in England. Yeah. I don't know. So we had comedians that took the piss out of German behaviors. Very, very popular one was a guy named Loriot, died years ago. He did that, but in a completely different way than an English person would do that.
Why? What was the difference?
An English person would be right into your face.
Yes.
So he did that in a more subtle way.
In particular, understatements are completely lost on Germans.
Yeah.
Where they're,
Is that right?
They're quite a big part of English humour.
Yeah.
That's what I was just saying. Do you understand? So this is about the intelligent humour in British humour. Wow. Yeah, but a lot of countries miss it because it's underplayed intentionally. This is what Jimmy Carr says. The nature of a joke is to make a person believe one thing until a punchline, then you realise they're actually talking about another.
The German humour?
Humourless.
They have humour, it's just well hidden.
Yeah.
So one of my recent friends have to mention 40 Towers in this sequence, right? I mean, it is like don't mention the war, right? It's like it's the big elephant in the absolute massivest of rooms. And I've pushed them to watch this episode so many times. Just
have you ever seen
I
this?
have to mention it every single time because you can't mention the war, right?
No, I don't think so.
Goes over. Yeah.
No. What would be to like about a madman like hotelier in the middle of Torquay hitting a Spaniard round the head?
I think that we're also very similar too in lots of ways. 100. We're all just people, right?
Exactly, and I think.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I do agree. We are very similar in many ways. From stuff that we've looked at off camera, it seems that, for example, America is more different to you, but America is also the same difference to us. English and Germans are actually very similar.
Absolutely, we have a lot of things in common, like the beer culture, the football culture, the football culture, and to be honest, America is well, it's further away.
The thing is, I think that from being in Germany and in England, I think the Brits and Germans are too similar in terms of they don't realise, and this is what from asking.
I do realise that, and I think more Germans realise that than English.
Yes, because as a nation we're very arrogant and ignorant. We don't really acknowledge or even care about anybody, really.
And I think this is actually the biggest difference. You live on your island, you're locked up, you can't
and you call us
No,
monkeys.
I don't.
Listen, you, plural, fifth person, call us island monkeys, and you're very offensive. You really offend us, and we cry.
What is so bad? What is so bad about that? I mean, we are all monkeys. And,
but you're saying it in a derogatory way.
No.
Yeah, right. Bastard.
I've had so many questions that are exactly the same from the Germans and Brits, and that's what's so interesting.
You don't take everything as serious, because English people
we
really
take everything seriously. Someone makes a joke, you just get
and they cry. They can.
They cry. Yeah, exactly.
They have Weisswurst. It's a white.
What?
We take everything serious.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, what do you think?
No.
I don't think so either.
No.
No, we just take the piss out of everything. I think.
Sausage, and they don't have the skin. They don't eat the skin.
I don't eat the skin on any sausage.
What about Cumberlandian sausages?
No, I don't eat the skin.
What?
I don't know. That's just some crazy. That's not an English thing. That's this crazy man here. That's just something that some crazy man on the street is doing. That's not a representation of Britain.
No, it's not here. It is also a regional thing. So I don't want to say something wrong here, but I think in Berlin this is more a common thing to
take the skin off the sausage.
But when we've been to Berlin, they didn't do that.
No, I had currywurst. It was very nice.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me.
I peel sausages.
I just realised maybe I've been eating sausages wrong the whole time. Are we supposed to eat skin on a sausage? Yeah. We are supposed to. Yeah. Okay. Some guy said that we weren't supposed to for all-day breakfasts. So it was a complete no.
He was just weird.
Well, I'm glad now that the Germans that are watching this, that we do eat skin on a sausage.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you guys want to be a quick video? What do you think of the Germans? Ja, du kannst doch sprechen auch. Yeah.
What's he say?
Fellow German again.
You can.
I think I've kind of landed in some German community here. The one time they're trying to get away from the Germans, they come over.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, let's go. Do you want to be a quick video?
I think another European country, people.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There's always a lot going on in Germany. I mean, my mum actually lives in Berlin. She's
Oh,
been
really?
there 8 years, yeah.
Oh, wow. And is your mum still living there?
Yeah.
Oh, I live in Germany also, so it's really cool.
We do irony
Yeah.
much better than the Germans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The Germans are very good at doing silly, or they were 40 years ago.
Yeah.
How they are now, I don't really know.
Schadenfreude, for example.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, when someone stubs their toe.
Irony. I'm very ironic, but I always have the feeling that you are struggling with my irony, actually. Maybe German irony is different from the English irony.
Yes, I think so. Well, certainly if you're a reflection of this, then yeah.
Which I just did recently because I'm wearing flip-flops, which is innovative. Probably not the best of days to be doing that.
No.
These friends of mine would be like on the floor rolling in laughter because that extra, that pain that you've just suffered is just hilarious. It hasn't killed you.
What is that? That's a good point.
I'd say we're pretty closely aligned. Pretty much, because we're not that far away. Sort of from here to Germany is 600-700 miles, really, as the crow flies.
I don't know.
Northern European.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're pretty much the same, I'd say.
I think we're more similar than we think to the Germans, like 100%. So, wie lange kannst du Deutsch sprechen?
Ja, jetzt ist mein Deutschkenntnis etwas eingerostet.
Yeah.
Ja.
Wow. So das ist die erste.
He said his German isn't very good anymore.
Seit mal, du kannst sehen, 2 englische Personen Deutsch sprechen. Sehr, danke schön.
Auch.
Yeah, but you come to Dortmund in a few weeks, and then you can show what you can.
Ich hatte gerne Kebab.
Yeah, that's the most important thing to say. Ein Bier bitte. Can you say that?
Yeah. Oi.
Oi.
Beer, yeah. That was German.
No.
No.
Schön. And I hope your wife gets better also. Like, she feels better. She's okay.
I don't think she's going to get well enough to travel outside this country.
Okay.
She's got heart problems.
Okay, right. Well, I hope she does okay. Like, also. Well, it's lovely speaking to you. Yeah, no worries. Have a nice day. Oh, is that even still recording?
Well, it was better than the other video that we watched. Yeah, everything was about the difference between America and everywhere else.
But still, I think it's interesting to see what when you hear an American talk about Germany, what an English person thinks about that, and if these things he's talking about are actually German, or is that just a European thing?
Yeah, because the American was so different to the German. However, he was so different to the British person too, for the same reason.
Yeah. Okay, that's it.
All right, that was a quick one.
That was a quick one. Bye bye.